Ohana means family. Family means nobody
gets left behind.
or forgotten. Yeah.
My mom, Brenda Fogarty, was born on September 7th, 1967. At around 8 years old, her father moved the entire family to California. Very shortly after, my grandparents divorced. My grandmother became an alcoholic, which eventually led to my mom and grandmother surviving out of a car. My mom took some action and received plane tickets to fly back to New York. When she was 16, she moved out to try and find a stable home. At this time, she was working as a cashier and eventually became pregnant when she was 17 with my brother Zachariah. My mom then began working part-time at night and was babysitting during the day. When I was 3, my mom left my father because he was abusive, an alcoholic, and unfaithful. When he gave Zach a black eye, she decided that was the last straw and had to move out. The 3 of us lived with my grandma in a 1-bedroom apartment for about 6 months. My mom worked hard enough to find a job as a manager at a bakery, and she finally got her own 2-bedroom apartment. And then she met my new dad, and our world began to change for the better. My dad was a hard worker. He was working at Walmart from 11 at night to 7 in the morning, and worked as a mechanic from 8 to 2 in the afternoon. He would repeat this cycle every day. When my parents moved in together, my dad was working as a janitor at Kodak, and eventually worked hard enough where he was in charge of a team of 5 at the gelatin department. My parents worked hard enough together to buy their own trailer, save enough money to rent a house while our new house was being built. My parents finally got married on August 1st, and we became one family. My parents worked very, very hard. Because of this, Zach and I were able to do many things, such as soccer, baseball, football, wrestling, swimming, volleyball, softball, Cub Scouts, Girl Scouts, you name it, we did it. My parents put us in a lot of camps, lessons, and different organizations so we could be the best. It was great. Eventually, my parents even became my coaches. They started our own travel softball team, and that was when I really learned about hard work. In 1999, my parents had my little brother William, but we like to call him Billy. He was the second greatest thing that has ever happened to me, and it was like he was the last part we were missing of our family. It was also great because my dad was able to have a son of his own. After Billy was born, my dad started to take night classes at MCC to get a better job. He eventually stopped because he was able to start his dream job of becoming a deputy sheriff. In March of 2008, my parents joined a multi-millionaire company and began their own marketing business in Missouri. My parents are working so hard that they can retire young and enjoy life later on. I honestly wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for my parents. Our home culture is unique, and it is based around hard work and willpower. I am successful because of my parents.